Lawrence, Kansas. Lawrence, Kansas. Awesome. Isn't that where James is from?
Yeah.
We have some good friends in Lawrence, Kansas, so we'll say hi to you. So this record, I feel, the thing about My Chemical Romance is that every time they make a record, they jump very far ahead. It's not simply just the next record, but I feel that it's 3 jumps ahead sometimes. So, of course, with this record, it's no different, and it's almost as if we got in a time machine and made the 6th or 7th record. The Black Parade is an epic, theatrical, orchestral, big record that, you know, is also a concept album that has a very set story in it, but also as you listen to this record, the layers of that story peel away, and what you're left with at the end is a story about mortality and our own mortality, I feel. But I think, you know, you guys have a lot you could say about the sound.
I think, I think because of, you know, we really wanted to tell this story, and to be able to do that, we had to experiment a lot, you know, and we have a lot of new instruments on the record. One of them being piano, which kind of unlocked a whole new form of songwriting for us, and was really instrumental in really creating the sound and to reach the scope of this record that it needed. Like the album is very symphonic sounding. It's very orchestrated. It's, you know, 5 guys playing together more so than they ever have in their lives, and it's kind of like this just tapestry of great sounds, and it's just really, really epic, and I think that's the best way to describe it.
Yeah, I think we took the best elements of the first 2 records and really just ran with them so far that it doesn't sound like either anymore.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd gotten to a point as a band, we all feel that we could stop holding back a little bit. We never really held back, but now it's like anything was an option. We were encouraged so much by Rob Cavallo to do whatever we wanted that it just made us crazy. And it's a record that's so full of life, and it's so risky and daring and fun, and it makes you laugh, it makes you cry. My favorite song is Welcome to the Black Parade, because it personifies the whole record. It's basically the one song that sums up the sound for the record and all the risks we took jammed into one kind of mini epic, and it still retains everything that made us special, I feel. So
it's kind of like when a director has a bunch of movies. It's kind of like we have 3 separate movies, but it's one director, you know. It's kind of like they're all different, but we like them all.
Is anybody favorite songs? I think we got to do.
Oh, favorite songs. Yeah, that's right. All right. My favorite song on the record, I think, is Cancer. It's one of the most stripped down songs. I think it's a song where we really listened to each other and listened to what the song wanted to be and what it needed to be, and found out where to play and where not to play. It's really just vocally and piano driven, which is something that we've never done before and never got a chance to try. And there's some drums in it, some string arrangements, and some bass, but really other than the vocals and piano, like everything else just really supports that. And it's a very intense song. I think the way that Gerard sings and what he's saying really paints not a horrifying picture, but a very sad story. And it's hard not to listen to that song and want to well up, but I think Bob also does a great job of singing it.
Yeah, Bob sings his own version of Cancer.
It's not it's a good imitation.
Yeah, I think I have a different favorite every day. Today it's I agree with Gerard. Welcome to the Black Parade is my favorite. It's the one I have on repeat all the time.
I think my favorite song is the last track on the record called Famous Last Words. You know, like Gerard said before, the album kind of takes you on a journey, and I like the fact that Famous Last Words leaves the listener with a sense of hope at the end of the record and at the end of the journey. That's why it's my favorite song.
Bob's song.
Every time we get asked this question, I change my mind. We were talking earlier, and I said that Cancer was my favorite, but I didn't want to ever say that because it's Frank's favorite song too. So then I changed it to Sleep, and then I changed it to Welcome to the Black Parade, And I think I'm going to go with I Don't Love You today. We played it last night, and it's a really good song, and it says a lot, and I think it's good that I keep changing my mind because there's so much stuff that I like, so